Hello Bankor Shekelminsk. Our Republican State Party desperately needs a cash infusion, and the Executive Committee authorized me to seek that loan from you here at the First Friendly State Bank.
You've come to the right place, Chairman Shanty. We here at First Friendly love lending to political campaigns and parties. It's a darn shame that the laws don't allow banks to just make direct donations to political parties.
Yes, it is a shame. We need corporate donations and corporations need political favors in this tough economic environment.
Ted Cruz and Goldman Sachs had the right idea. If Cruz could not pay back the loan, then Goldman Sachs could just write off the loan and even improve their relationship with their employee, Heidi Cruz, and the senator. And after all, it's a good way for a bank to build strong ties to a lawmaker.
In all fairness to Senator Cruz, it has not been proven that the Goldman Sachs loan was not at arm's length terms. But I agree, it looks like a fine cozy deal. But our party needs a cash infusion that will provide liquidity for us, and political access for the bank.
The bank is well aware of the federal law to make only arm's length loans that are similar to loans we would make to a for-profit business. Let's see how close we can get to standard loan requirements here before we have to start pushing the envelope to get you the cash you need. Do you have the party's last 2 years audited financial statements from the CPA?
No, Mr. Shekelmensch. Despite our bylaws audit requirement, I did not permit an audit for the last 2 years. Auditors just find problems that are big distractions from our political activities.
We certainly don't want negative auditors' reports cluttering our files. It annoys the bank examiners. What about your most recent unaudited financial statements?
We don't believe that balance sheets are important. So, I will make a financial statement to you. We have a very strong party, with great candidates. We expect the best fundraising year in quite some time. Our goal is to be financially stable and pay our bills. How was that? Is that an adequate financial statement for you?
Well, what about collateral for this loan? Does the party have land or buildings or an art collection it could put up as collateral? It's not that we would ever seize the collateral in an event of default. No, not us. This loan is being made to help our friends at the party. And not with the goal of grabbing party assets. You understand what I mean, Chairman Shanty?
We have nothing to pledge as collateral. A few copy machines, desk chairs, and a framed picture of Reagan. That's about it.
Okay, you are aware that the feds require that the value of the pledged collateral be no less than the $70,000 you are seeking to borrow. Right?
If you need something for the files, just say that we will pledge incoming donations, although as you know, if the bank actually tried to exercise any rights to our donations, we would not be able to make payroll.
Yes, of course, we just need to paper the file. I'll say that you will pledge future donations. Our bank auditors will not know that you don't have enforceable promised donations.
What interest rate will you charge us?
You know that if you gave us the same documents that you gave the Federal Election Commission showing the party's very weak financial condition, we could never make this loan, at any interest rate. It is far too high risk. We wouldn't even be able to justify making this loan at an 18% interest rate. But after all, this line of credit is about supporting our Republican friends, whether or not we get paid back. So, I think I can get by with a 2% rate on it without raising too many eyebrows.
Now, that's what I call a friends and family deal.
The bank auditors force us to include a clause in this line of credit that the party will pay this loan down to zero for a period of 30 days at some point during the next year. I think we both know that is likely to be impossible for the party to do, but let's just say that compliance is rarely monitored. Don't worry about that clause.
Yes, I'm not worried. The 2015 loan had the same clause. We couldn't pay down the loan to zero for even a day, much less 30 days. So we just ignored it, and nothing happened.
Now, I'm required to ask you whether there has been any material adverse change in the party's financial condition since the last time you reported to the bank.
Banker Shekelmensch, last year we made an error and reported that our fund balance was about $60,000 positive, and this year it is about $200,000 in the hole. But I do not consider the $260,000 decline to be material.
Okay, if last year's report was in error, then maybe there wasn't a decline that anyone can prove.
Yes, I have told some of our members that when I took over we were in dire financial straits. Not much has changed, and that is why we need this very friendly loan.
Well, Chairman Shanty, I think we both understand the situation here. We will put the money in the account this afternoon. Now let's turn to that banking bill number 2289. Republican Senator Squish sponsored that bill. What was he thinking? That will hurt the entire banking industry across the state.
I hear you, sir. I will talk with Senator Squish this afternoon. I'm sure that once he understands your position, he will withdraw that bill. He is counting on the support of the party for his re-election bid. I appreciate you raising that with me.
Sounds like we are on the same page, Chairman Shanty. Nice doing business with you.
It is great doing banking with a true patriot. You will be proud of our winning campaigns this year. You will be a key reason for our success. It's a good use of the bank's money. Good afternoon, sir.